Melis Panoplia is the rebirth of Solar Titan meta. Let me explain, y'all. These arms allow you to recall your mini hammer like Thor. Collecting a fire sprite or rapid solar final blows allow you to become a Forge Master, which allows you to recall your throwing hammer. If you throw it and it's a perfect recall at the sound cue, it also explodes. Thanks to damage testing from the YouTuber Llama, we know the explosion combined with all the other damage buffs is the same damage as Syntheseps, which is crazy because you do not have to be surrounded for these. So I run that with a 1-2 punch shotgun, like the GOAT Perfect Paradox. Then I'm running Devil's Ruin, which got super buffed, but the main thing is killing any enemy with the gun creates a fire sprite, which not only gives grenade energy, but also starts Forge Master. I run Apex Predator for damage, but that's just because it's a solar rocket. You can run almost anything here. Versatile Inhibitor would be good too. I started with running Burning Ball, Mini Hammer, Healing Grenade, then Roaring Flames for the stacking ability damage buff, which for melees is an additive 200% at ×3. And of course, Soul Invictus, because it's crazy good with sunspots. Soul Invictus is going to allow us to scorch enemies and give us restoration and ability regen. I run the Tall Barricade completely as just a defensive maneuver. The main thing is Ember of Searing, so defeating scorched targets grants melee energy and creates a fire sprite. By the way, these gauntlets give you max melee energy when you pick up a fire sprite and first start Forge Master, so you can get your mini hammer back just for picking up a fire sprite if you do miss it. I run Ember of Torches, so all my melees also give me Radiant, which is a 20% damage buff and makes my weapons anti-barrier. And then I run Ember of Empyrean, so all my solar abilities and buffs and stuff get extended with either mini hammer kills or solar weapon kills. I have Ember of Mercy, so it gives me plus 10 health and gives me a little bit of restoration on health pickup. Honestly, instead of Mercy, you could probably also run Ember of Ashes. That would be super good too to lean more into the offense. You could also run Incendiary Grenade in case you want to run this for the heavy application of Scorch, which with the Scorching Fragment would be almost an instant ignition. This build makes Mini Hammer so much more fun and better, because they also have that new Mini Hammer change where you can't pick it up right away. It's a little weird. For everyone who's asking, here's all my mods. I run a lot of fonts because the ability energy is really good, and then 3 melee so I can just keep generating orbs of power. And then the artifact takes this to another level, guys. The main 2 things you want are Refresh Threads, so picking up an elemental pickup, which would be our Fire Sprites, would give us least charged ability energy, which is insanely good. And then I also run Elemental Coalescence, so defeating targets has a chance to create said elemental pickup, so Fire Sprites are everywhere. But yeah, let me know what you all think. This build is insanely good. Peace.